Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jean. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch today's video. If you are a subscriber, once again, I mean it. Thank you so much for your support. I just really can't believe I have as many subscribers as I do, and those of you that subscribe care about the content I upload and what I have to say, and that's just really humbling, and I really appreciate it, especially this time of year where I think we should be expressing our gratitude. So I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you so much. I also would love it if you are new here, if you would consider subscribing, commenting below. I've loved talking and getting to know people, and I want to continue to build this community going forward. So as the title indicates today, I'm going to be showing you a few things I got for Christmas. Now, being that I'm older, single, I don't really get a lot for Christmas, and that's fine. I've told my family I don't want anything from them. I want them to use their money to enjoy their lives. My mom really wants a Louis Vuitton Alma bag, so I told her, anything you're gonna give me, put that into a little bucket and call it your Alma fund. So I've got a few things from some friends and then a couple things I bought myself, and I did get a few more things that I'm gonna show you, namely cookies, brownies, treats, other things friends have sent me. The first item is kind of maybe a little bit of an odd item, but I love it nonetheless, and it'll just help you all get to know me a little bit more and give you a little bit of insight into something else that I really love, and that is orange Fanta. So a friend of mine, her and her husband sent me this Fanta t-shirt, which I absolutely love and I am absolutely going to wear. I am obsessed with European orange Fanta. It is so much better than the Fanta we have here in the States. Like, I can't even describe. They are not even remotely close to being the same thing. It's so bad that when I'm in Europe, I have to force myself to drink water because I just want to drink orange Fanta all the time. Maybe I'll have some rosé here and there, but I'm obsessed with it. It is so good. It is the first thing I want when I arrive in Europe, and it's the last thing I have before I leave, namely at the airport. So I'm really happy that she sent me that shirt. It's in my favorite color, and I will love wearing it. Now, the next items are in the luxury lineup. Louis Vuitton, there's 3 items, and then the 4th item is from Gucci. So the first item I'm going to show you all, a friend gave me this lovely Louis Vuitton coffee table book. It is available on Amazon, and I'm going to try not to damage it, but this is like a really magnificent book. It's just got tons of pictures and tons of information about Louis Vuitton and their history. And it is just super cool. I've had a look through it, and I'm really gonna enjoy giving this a really thorough overview, but it is available on Amazon.com, so if you're interested, check it out. This is not a leather handle here. It is a cover. I did look at Amazon reviews of this book after I opened it, and it seemed some people might have thought this was actually some type of leather handle, go figure. But this is a great book, and it looks wonderful on my coffee table. So if you are interested, check it out. It's got tons of pictures of clothes, bags, and different boutiques from around the world. So really interesting book. I'm really happy to have it. Another friend stuck with the Louis Vuitton theme and got me this City Bags book, and I love this. It is the history of their iconic bags. It too has, you know, tons of pictures of different bags. It also, sorry, I should have had some of these pages bookmarked, but it also, oh gosh, give me a minute, because there's a really interesting component to this, and it shows, oh, here we go. So it shows for these different bags, like different styles and colorways that they've come out with. So you can see here, that's the Neverfull, and on the right is the Sac Plot, if I'm saying that right. But it just gives a really cool overview of all the different colors and styles that they've had in their iconic bags. The Alma's in here, the Speedy's in here, as well as information, the Noe's in here. And there's other bags as well, but it's just really, really cool. They also have, you know, runway pictures with models carrying different bags from different collections. More pictures like this. It is just a really, really cool book, and I absolutely love it. This didn't come in a Louis Vuitton box, so I do not think they got it actually at Louis Vuitton. It is on their website. I actually saw it months ago, but it was only the French version, so this is the English version. So just keep that in mind with any of these books you buy. You want to make sure you get the version that's in your language, because it would not have been a nice surprise to get this and find it to be all in French. So those are two great new coffee table books that I got this year, and I absolutely love them, and I'm going to spend some of this weekend really digging into them. Now, the next two items are items I bought myself. The first item is this little Louis Vuitton, SLG, small leather good, even though it's mostly canvas. But this item I'm so happy I got, and let me just get it open and show it to you. And I've actually used both of these next items, but I think it's more fun to put them in the box and pull them out. So there's the little dust bag that it comes in, which I love that all their little small leather goods come in those, even though I don't really use my dust bags unless I'm traveling. So this item here is the Louis Vuitton business card holder. I have been stalking this item for months on the Louis Vuitton website, and it's never been available. And I have Notify Me on several items. I never get notified, but I happened to look one day, it was available. I quick snapped it up, and when I was done ordering, I went back to the product page and it was not available. So these are really hard to get. They pop up very rarely, and when they do, it's an extremely limited quantity. I'll put the product code up on the screen, so if any of you are interested in it, there is the product code. Looks like M63801. You can search that on the Louis Vuitton website to find this business card holder. But what I really wanted it for is I do carry business cards, so I did want it for that purpose. But this is now my favorite wallet, and I'm gonna have to do a full review on this. But you can see there's the front and the back. It's one continuous piece of canvas, which I love when they do that because there's less seams, and that piece of canvas wraps around the front. And you can see on the inside, it is lined with leather. It has a card slot here where I put my driver's license. It has a slot here where I put 2 credit cards, and it has a slot up here where I stick my debit card. Then there is this pocket here, which holds a fair amount of business cards and cash. And that's what I really wanted this for. I wanted it as a compact wallet so I could always have some business cards with me, because I never seem to have them with me when I need them, because they are in a separate business card holder type thing. So really, really beautiful. There you see the Louis Vuitton stamping. I think this one was made in France. Not that it matters. It depends on the artisan. Is that what they're called? The quality depends on the artisan, not where it's made. So I don't really pay attention to where it's made, but I don't know. It feels good when you get one that's made in France. And then there's the snap button closure up there. And so I love that. The snap is buried or hidden, I should say. But this is just an amazing item. It is under $350. So for Louis Vuitton, its price point is fairly low, and it's lower than most compact wallets, and I think this actually is better than my micro wallet. So I'll do a full review of this, and maybe I'll do a review of the micro wallet and a comparison video as well. But I absolutely love this. I think it's super cute, and it's super cute when it's got stuff in it as well. So I'll be sure to come back and do a full review on that. My last item is a big one. It's this big Gucci box here. This item that's inside, I've been obsessing about for months. When I was flying back from Chicago in early November, I was on Wi-Fi and this bag was in my cart, out of my cart. I went through the ordering process and kept chickening out, and I constantly have been looking at this bag on the Gucci website for months. My mom was here a couple weeks ago. We were shopping down in the Union Square area of San Francisco, and so I had to pop in Gucci to see if they had it. That store is gorgeous too. It was my first time in the Gucci boutique here in San Francisco, and it's beautiful. And the sales associate was wonderful. And when I saw it in person, I just couldn't walk away without getting it. So it comes in, you know, the lovely Gucci box with the magnetic closure, much like Louis Vuitton. And then it is here in this dust bag. And for those of you who do follow me on Instagram, you've gotten a sneak peek of this already, but if you haven't seen it on Instagram, you're getting your first look at it, and I will definitely come back to do a review on it. It did come in 2 dust bags. There was the dust bag with Gucci, and the bag was inside, and then there was another just cloth dust bag over it, which never experienced that before, but I definitely like the Gucci dust bag with this old looking Gucci logo here. It's a nice material, and I love that it's drawstring. But again, I only use my dust bags if I travel. Now here is the bag, and I forgot the name of it. It is something like the Ophidia GG Supreme Medium Tote Bag. I will put a link to it below, but I absolutely fell in love with this. I wanted a bag that was going to be big enough to fit my 11-inch iPad in it, and this foots the bill. So I thought this would be a great underseat carry-on bag. I just think it's beautiful. It does come with a shoulder strap as well. It attaches to little rings on the front here, and then on the back here. I actually don't have the shoulder strap with me at this moment, but I am gonna do a full review on this bag. So you can carry it by the top handles. You can attach the shoulder strap and carry it over the shoulder. So it gives you that versatility. So let's do a 360. There's the front. You can see the gold GG there. And the back, the same pattern without the GG, and then it's got the pattern on the sides, and the bottom does not have any feet. I wish they had put feet on here, but I don't think I will be setting this on any surface unless I know it's clean. And then it has the zipper closure here with the GG charm as the zipper pull. When you open it up, on the inside, it's got this pink, I think it's suede lining, and there is a zipper pocket in the back here, which I can fit, you know, my whole, sorry, I feel like, geez, that doesn't look very good, but I can fit my whole hand inside that zipper pocket there. Now, one thing to be aware of is every video, there aren't many, but every video on YouTube I've seen of this bag and pictures of pre-loved versions of this bag, they have like a small slip pocket here or a couple credit card slots here. It's like just a little pocket here. This one doesn't have that pocket on it. So if I didn't buy this from Gucci myself and I bought this pre-loved and it didn't have that pocket, I would be so worried it got a fake, but I got this in the Gucci boutique. So they must have, for some reason, decided to get rid of that tiny little pocket or credit card slots. It kind of looks like 2 credit card slots, very narrow, but looks long. but it is not on this version. So you can, you know, obviously carry it open, or you can zip it closed. The one thing I will say in using this is this charm on the end here kind of makes it difficult to line the zipper up to get it closed because it doesn't have a standard zipper pull. So it's you can't like just grab onto the GGs and line the zipper up. You kind of have to grab really low. That's my only gripe here. One thing I will also add is you can push in the sides here, which gives it a sleeker profile on the sides. In my opinion here, I have them pushed out. But the reason I have them pushed out is because when I push them in and I go into the bag to grab stuff, the sides pop out automatically. So here you can see it pops out. It pops out over here as well. Let me get it fully popped out so you can see what it looks like. I don't have anything in here now, but when I do have it full of stuff and I have these sides tucked in, they will automatically pop out. So you can see here and over here, it pops out, but that just gives you more room. And I just think that's part of the look of the bag as well. So I absolutely love this bag. It's been great to use it. I've used it a couple times. I'm gonna use it a few more times. And then I'm gonna do a review on it. So this is my big present to myself this year. I'm absolutely obsessed with the Ophidia web print here. I just think it's really classy and really, really beautiful. This is the medium size. It does come in one size smaller, but I really like this size because it fits absolutely everything I would need to take on a plane or just for everyday use. So there you have it. There is what I have got for Christmas 2022. So I hope you all are having a wonderful holiday season. Happy New Year, and I will see you soon.